Just playing.
Now we're recording. It has begun, Leo. The recording has started.
Yeah.
What's that?
I need to get rid of this weapon. There we go.
We're recording. We're recording podcasting right now.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, she can do whatever she wants. I don't really give a crap. As it currently stands, as long as she doesn't hit a very specific keys. There's Leo, and that's my dude. And we're right now recording podcast right now as we speak.
He's talking to a friend of ours. We're at a live draft to see hockey like the pros do.
Oh yeah, like hockey. You know you love some hockey.
We've trained all years for this.
Wait, you've been planning your picks all fucking year long, trying to decide exactly all the podcasting that you've been wanting to do, as well as rubbing it all along so you can actually do podcasting and hockey, NFL draft. Now, Lance, how long have you actually been sitting around and trying to figure out? Don't watch me. If you look at me, it screws you up.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
We're finally in the same room, and it kind of fucks him up. You'll get it in my mouth, and then
it comes out.
See, that just sounds weird, because when I hear you, when I hear Leo talk, it's about half a second later, maybe about 3 seconds later, the words that are uttered go into his mouth. So
you're coming for 3 seconds already before you actually hear what you're coming about.
Leo, I don't want to ever hear you talking about how long I've been coming up to that point and then trying to discuss like I'm a fucking crazy-ass person. Now, I'm looking over Ryan's shoulder, trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and I see that he's trying to decide. Ryan's our good buddy and one of my roommates who gives me shit all the time about everything that I fucking do.
He's
kind of an asshole.
See something?
I don't know. I think I see him going and trying to decide what type of music he wants to play as we get this draft under roll. Can I get an idea? Hey.
Ask him.
Hey, Ryan, what's your name? His name is Ryan. His team name. Okay, so we're at an NFL draft, not NFL, NHL draft, and so Ryan is trying to come up with his team name. Ryan, what type of team name are you coming up with? You're the Thunderbelly Beavers? The Thunder Bay Beavers. Why didn't you choose Thunderbelly? Thunderbelly would have been a lot more fun than Thunder Bay Beavers. Why you had to have beavers in the name? Was that a sexual reference?
Buddy, we're losing you.
What do you mean you're losing me?
Job.
Oh, you can actually hear me now?
Her Thunder Buddy something?
The Thunder Bay Beavers. See, the problem is that I have to go and compete for internet with everyone else here. So we'll see how this actually affects the recording and see whether or not it actually makes a mockery of this entire thing.
Fantastic.
I think it'll be fun, as long as it's entertaining to listen to, as I'm sitting here drinking beer and watching some Cleveland against some awesome, tasty, delicious NFL. Actually, I didn't really know the name of the other team. I was just sitting here staring at the screen, so I kind of went and moved on. I'm so terrible with team names. What's that?
What are you putting in your mouth today, sir?
I'm actually drinking a tasty, delicious Oktoberfest beer. It's September, so it's the end of September, so it's a tasty, delicious time for Oktoberfest goodness. It
should be a Septemberfest here.
No, dude, you don't understand. Oktoberfest starts in September. Like September 15th is when Oktoberfest officially starts. It ends like October 9th.
When does it end?
Like October 9th.
Oh.
But usually people, because we're American and we're dumb.
It should be Septemberfest then, because it's only 9 days.
Well, it's more than that. It's September 15th to October 9th, which is about a month.
I wanted him next.
I'm not sure about the exact dates.
I'm getting congratulated on my draft, by the way.
Why? What happened?
We'll see.
Well,
sorry,
come on now. Let's pretend like, we have people out there who don't ever do the draft pick, and so they have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Let's pretend like it's me. Let's pretend like you're talking to me, who never actually participates in drafts whatsoever, so has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Let's go along that route.
That's going to be a fantastic conversation, because this is my second fantasy draft, and I know a little bit more than I knew last year, which was nothing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So you knew absolutely nothing last year, which is exactly where I'm coming at. So give you some pro tips, because apparently you're getting congratulated all over the place on how awesome you are at draft picking when you know a little bit more than I do.
Not a problem. There's an overall ranking for players based on their previous year mainly, but throughout their career also.
Right.
And you can look that up online or
what?
In someone's brain that knows a crazy amount about hockey, I suppose. And then you base your picks off of that. So in a draft,
right,
if there's 12 people in a draft, then they mix up the order, and then randomly someone picks first, and then it just keeps getting knocked off the league. So
and who actually chose first this time? Who got lucky enough to get the very first spot?
Person who hosted the drafts ended up randomly being picked first, I think.
Oh,
I think
so accidentally, the person who decided that we're going to do a fantasy NFL league NHL ended up going to be the very first one picked. How did that happen?
It was out there. I mean, no one could have predicted it.
No one could have predicted that the person that decided this draft was the one that actually was the very first one to pick, huh? So accidentally, he was the first one to actually get picked.
Christina actually hit the Christina.
Oh, she hit the randomized button, and accidentally, then she did the little drag and drop so that Cannon was pushed to the very top of the list, I'm sure.
Evidently, randomly, his wife clicked the randomize button. I'm doing air quotes right now. And it turns out that randomly, the person who hosted its wife ends up picking him first to choose first. But the way that they arranged the draft this time, and what you can usually do is it goes from the top of the list down and then top of the list down again.
Right.
But in this it's like a round robin thing, so it goes first to 14th, and then the 14th picks again. So
right.
The 14th picks 14th and 15th, and then it goes back to the top. So he kind of screwed himself by picking first and 29th or something like that.
Well, yeah. So 14th is 14, so he should essentially, him being the first to go all the way to 14th means that he should be 28th, potentially. But he does get the very best pick out of all of them to begin with. So he has essentially got the very best person. The one person he wanted the most, he's able to get, and then he's screwed for forever and a day.
But for someone who goes like 7th, 8th, 9th, a lot of the first draft picks are still up there. The first 10 people that are ever picked are really great players, so you can still get a great pick at the beginning, but you have a quicker second pick. So I am in a better position picking 8th, picking first in this scenario.
Okay, so you pick an 8th, and that means that you have a better opportunity to get more of the characters that you want, or more of the actual players, I should say. And so how's that working out for you?
So far, so good. I have 3 players, and I've been complimented on 2 of them. One of them is debatable, but I still like him. Sharp.
Well, is that one of the
hockey?
Is that one of the players that people were? Did you get congratulated on your player, which is debatable, or what?
Yes.
Oh, wow, then. So maybe you don't know so much as you thought.
I'm doing pretty good right now, I think, but I have to close out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to close out like 8 more positions, so who knows how the rest of it's gonna go.
Well, I'm guessing that knowing your background and your knowledge of NHL, you'll probably get to maybe about position 4, and then you kind of fall and fumble and completely get your ass destroyed. Also, let you people know, the people that are out there. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I'll just say one last thing about our fantasy draft. Last year, I was really betting. Last year I was really betting heavily on newcomers. So they don't have previous, but they're people that are new to the league,
right?
And they're thinking that they could be really good. So I made like 2 or 3 people as backups to be new people that are going to be awesome, and it turns out that I was not right about either one of those picks.
So you actually did a terrible job. Oh my God, look at that thing. That thing looks amazing. Oh, amazing. Oh my God, that looks so delicious and tasty. One of my buddies, he just got a tasty, awesome pizza. Is there any fish in that pizza?
I know exactly.
There's no fish in that pizza? That's not a tasty pizza then. We're at the Kilt right now, where girls are dressed very luxuriously and awesome, and just looking dazzling, I might add. Are you enjoying the view?
I am. Paint a better picture. What's going on around you, sir?
All right, so we're at the Tilted Kilt, which is one of the new, I guess, it's sort of like up against Hooters these days. Oh my God! Look, what is happening over here?
Not as wings. Everything besides the wings is great. Here.
No, I'm not. I decided not to move. So we have delicious, awesomely good-looking waitresses that are walking around in little, I guess, Irish outfits, schoolgirl outfits, delivering alcohol to us as well as beverages and other tasty, delicious foods, and dropping it off at our tables while everyone's doing the NFL draft or NHL draft pick. So we're sitting around with a bunch of TVs that are just littering the walls over the damn place.
Oh, strong.
Splitting our attention between guys and girls.
Fuck you if you take that guy. Fuck you. Fuck you in the fucking gonads, you fucking asshole. You take that guy.
There's a happening right now where someone is very upset. Our buddy Sibu is insanely upset about Leo taking one of the players.
I had him highlighted.
So what's happening? Why don't you explain to people what's happening right now? Because there's a lot of fuck yous. I was able to hear it through your headphones.
Steve was actually telling me that he would help me draft last year, and he would help me draft this year as well. So I have two people that I'm thinking about as goalies.
Right.
And Steve just and I asked Steve, I'm like, these are the two people that I'm looking at. What do you think? So he starts verbally abusing me in regard to one goalie. So I knew that was the one I had to pick. Right?
Wait, hold on.
Because in the end,
was he a Kings goalie?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I know how he feels about the Kings. Our friend Sibu is a huge, giant, disgustingly crazy Kings fan, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if he decided that he got all pissed off by his lack of ability to get the Kings goalie, and you took it from him. What team is this goalie for?
Let's see. Dallas something?
You don't even know what team he's on, and Stevie was just getting way fucking irate and pissed off about it, and you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. He just has good stats.
Yeah, I'm looking at stats. I'm trying to get an even team, and people who perform. But I actually think I'll keep doing this process because every time Steve starts cursing me out, I know I'm onto something.
You know that you're doing a pretty good job. I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to try to cheer Steve.
Okay. You can pick a shark still.
No matter how much I say I hate you, I still love you.
I know.
Cam, on the other hand, fuck that guy.
But you know what? I can't believe you would say that right now, Steve. And we're in the same room together. I can hear everything you're saying through his headset. So you might be yelling at him, but I hear it as well.
Wait. He can hear you?
You thought that he was saying, fuck Cameron.
I know he was saying
really
fuck Cameron.
I said fuck Cameron?
Are you asking whether or not you want to fuck me? Is that what's going on over here, Sibu? Are you asking if it's obtainable and possible to fuck me?
Are you going to give an answer?
I'm not asking. I'm throwing out a proposition.
He's propositioning you.
You know what? I just let him know that if he doesn't say it the right way, then there's not a possibility that it's going to ever happen. So unless he starts smooth talking a lot more than what he's doing right now, it's not going to happen.
There's really a tender ballet that he has to put on with his mouth.
All I know is that I'm just, I have my back to him this entire time, so I'm not sitting around and watching your lips move. So I feel like he's getting the best side of me as we currently speak.
I would agree.
Are you enjoying my backside as well? And there's some crazy shit going on here. Oh, man. So this is actually a pretty cool room.
A girl yell, and then someone gets slammed against a door.
That makes them for sexy evenings, I'll tell you that right now. Are they having fun? I don't know. A girl just got slammed against the door, and she probably got raped a little bit, so everything's not so bad. Things could be worse, but
tantamount to good times.
That essentially is tantamount to an awesome evening. That's how I like to begin every evening.
I knew when I heard a girl getting slammed that I was going to have a good time.
That's the only way to enjoy yourselves. Wait, is that like on the bucket list for every single evening? Is right before anything happens? Like you go and you're about to leave the house, and there's just a girl at the door waiting for you. And you just go and you take your hand to the back of her head and you push her against the door, and then you're like, all right, sweet. No matter what, this night will be awesome.
Yeah. I'm trying to like hedge my bet with your head against this door.
Right. You know what? As it stands, if you have like a list for the things that are completely awesome. What is happening right now? Cannon is so loud. Look, he's so happy. Our buddy Cannon is so happy about his pick. He has to stand up and walk around.
He's looking at keepers. New to this league this year is after this year, you can sign people to keep them. You can pick people to keep. And he's looking at people not only now, but potentially in the future. So they got to be young, they got to be good, and they got to have a strong future for themselves in their position. And I think that's why he's yelling right now, is because he picked someone that he thinks is going to have a good 4 to 6 years in this league.
So apparently he's planning far enough ahead that he's going to be doing his fantasy Dungeons and Dragons league for the next 6 or 7 years, and so therefore his level 12 elf paladin or some shit like that is going to be awesome in a couple years. But this year not so hot. But as time goes on, he's going to have the best roster card.
He's going to be very strong. He's going to be having LAN parties for many years to come.
All right, you know what? We're 45 years old, but let's go and do our Dungeons and Dragons cards and see what happens. See whether or not people are happy with it. Hold on, let me move the mouse around a little bit. So people are excited. There we go.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Chant was
there was some chant was happening, and nothing came of that whatsoever. I'm very disappointed. Anyways, Ryan, what time is it right now? Oh, it's been about 30 minutes.
That's strong.
How long do you want this to go?
This is our first live cast.
Our first live. Well, actually, this is our first cast together in the same room.
I feel pretty good about that.
Are you enjoying our first cast together ever?
Yeah, because even though you're in the same room, you're telling me not to look at you, and that's my instinct anyways. So that's strong.
just whatever you're sitting around and you're talking to me and spending time. Hells yeah! Wait. What else is available?
Should I not ask you anymore, buddy?
I still love you. What do you
I know. I drink beer all the time. There's
right
lots
now.
of things going on.
The Rangers are strong.
The best one, I wouldn't pick Delzato. I would probably take...
Wait. Is this one of those things that I can go and I can look at and let you know what I want?
Especially
that is not the right thing. All right, I'm trying to decide what's the next beer that I want to get. Leo, do you have any recommendations for me?
Best bet, unless you want to go with Duncan Keith. He's actually number 2. The number 2 defenseman.
Okay.
On the Chicago Black.
Sorry, we're recording right now, so hold on.
That's strong.
Doesn't matter. It's all part of the fun. So, brilliant beverages. Let me go for...
Yeah.
Let me get a Racer 5 IPA,
Tell her what
please.
you want to drink,
Thank
buddy.
you so much. I told her I want a Racer 5 IPA. Don't give me shit about that, man.
You told her originally, and then you reaffirmed?
I reaffirmed. I totally told her that a Racer 5 IPA would be the bee's knees. It would make my heart go aflame, and it would be a delicious time to be had by all.
I have a Allagash White, and it is tantalizing.
An Allagash White. That sounds fucking disgustingly gay. What did you have this evening, sir? I had an Allagash White. Oh, it's so wunderbar. Have you ever had an Allagash White before, Ryan?
Like it should do my taxes.
An Allagash White? Yeah. It sounds like it should have you wearing a fucking... What the hell? It should be wearing what is it, a monocle, and should be talking with a British accent. And
yeah, you're like, do you know? I started a new business. I wasn't sure if you knew a good tax. So yeah, I have an Allagash White. You can go ahead and talk.
I'd be sold. I don't even need to go. I'll just pay him whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. I'll pay him whatever money he wants because he knows a thing about Allagash. What? Are you kidding me? How about this? Surprise me. Make it tasty and awesome. Tasty and awesome.
Did they
tasty and awesome.
They don't have what you want?
Tasty and awesome. Those combinations. What's that? No. Just make it tasty and awesome.
Did she say, does it have to be beer?
Yeah, she said, does it have to be a beer? And I said, tasty and awesome.
It could be vagina. As long as it's tasty.
Do you think that she's just going to go ahead and put her vagina? Maybe she's going to go and take a plate and suction cup it with her vagina. So she's going to...
Do you have vagina on top?
And then she's going to go and get some fries, and she's going to put them on top. And then she's going to put tons of cheese and vinegar on top. And that'll be the most tastiest combination in existence. I think that's probably what's happening. You think so?
It's like, what do you have? It's like one beer on top and one beer on the bottom?
I heard none of that. Cannon was cheering like a motherfucker. He was loud as shit.
What do you order that's one beer on the top and one beer on the bottom?
Oh, you mean kind of like if I got one of those tasty, awesome, delicious, snake bites or something like that?
Snake bite. It would be the equivalent of a snake bite, but you got to come up with a new name because it's beer on the bottom and her vagina on the top.
Can I call it the vagina ocelot?
And you don't want it to mix too much because it starts to curdle?
Can you imagine the curdling that would happen with that different combination of textures?
It's the equivalent of an Irish car bomb. You have to drink it fast.
Now the thing is that the tendrils, half of them would be tendrils, the other half would be actually pubic hair. That's what would be happening right then and there.
You're awesomely disgusting right now.
Hey, you know what? You're still laughing at it, so that means that I'm doing something right? That means it couldn't be nearly as bad as you're making it out to be, so it's all good.
Everyone's laughing right now. Everyone loves it. Our listeners are like, oh, they should do this more often.
Oh, it'd be something amazing.
And then make it so that we can hardly hear them talk.
That's the best part of it altogether. You know what? I'm probably going to listen to this, and it's going to sound like absolute crap. But I'm still going to upload it anyways because we went through the motions. So why the fuck not? The worst that happens is that 3 people listen. They're like, here, you know what? If you don't like it, leave us comments. Tell us how much you hate it. I don't give a crap. I'll go and I'll reply to them. I'll tell you that I think that you're totally gay fuckwad, and I don't give a shit. So whatever. You know, tell us terrible things.
Exactly like that, actually.
You know what? That podcast sucked. Yeah, well, you're a total fucking gay wad. So I don't give a shit. You know what? You were in a masturbation abortion attempt that went seriously wrong, and they let you go to full term. They wanted to wait to the very last moment to abort you, and they messed up.
Yeah. So stop blaming society because your parents fucked up by not aborting you.
You know what happened? You guys didn't even actually have sex. What happened was, or your parents didn't even actually have sex. What happened is that your mom gave your dad a blowjob, and your dad blew into your mom's mouth, and then your mom snowballed into your dad's mouth, and then your dad went and shot that into her vagina. That's actually how you were born. That's actually how you were conceived.
I think that's going to be a lot of explaining what those terms mean more than actually. No one's actually going to get offended because they don't know enough about those terms to get offended.
I know enough about those terms. If I know those terms, other people should know those terms. You know what? Hopefully, they go on the internet and they start searching up what those terms mean and become a little bit smarter at the prospect. What is this?
Uh-oh. Guys.
Little something, something? Little something, something? So how would I order this again? What's it called? A grand blue moon.
It's called boobies.
Marnier?
Don't look
okay.
At it. Don't
you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is.
Don't look at her boobs. Don't look at those rockin' boobs.
I was hoping it was something along the lines of like snake bite, but a little bit crazier or rockier or insaner. The next time, there's plenty of time to be had, okay?
Look at her eyes.
Look, I'm just saying.
That's how to
I don't know. I think that... Wait, how late are you here?
You're doing well.
You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Don't look at those fun bags.
Don't look at the twins.
Don't do it.
I'm just saying, if you went and you're already here and you're like at 10 o'clock you got off, you'd be so like okay with it. He's actually saying fucked up shit in my ears right now. What are you talking about? Well, we're sitting around, we're talking, we're trying to have a good time, trying to enjoy ourselves. They're doing this gay NFL, NHL draft shit.
I'm the one that has the regular burger and regular fries.
Why are you trying to get my buddy drunk? What's going on over here, huh? We all want to see him wasted. You know what happens when he gets wasted? He starts dancing. He starts doing some crazy dancing shit. And there's so much room right here. Oh, come on. You want to see that guy dance right there. Look at him go. Look, dude, get a little something. Here, Leo, sing her a little tidbit. Leo, impress her with your amazing skills.
I'm gonna do it.
No, why would you do it? How do you mean? You can perform in front of tons of people, but you can't sing a song in Little Diddley right now.
I want her to pay attention to a bunch of people.
Look.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hold on one second. We get her attention. Miss, what's your name?
No.
Dana, I want you to go over to this guy right over here. His name's Leo. And I want and ask him to sing you a song. Ask him to sing.
I won't do it.
Okay.
Do it.
What do you mean you can't do it? Why can't you sing her a song? Fuck off. Don't even be a little bitch like that. Don't even pretend like you don't know how to sing all of a sudden. Like you've never done that before.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel really on the spot right now.
Actually, it was really difficult for you to say those things into my ear and me trying to have a conversation with her. And like every half second, something just kind of falls into my ears. And like I'm having such a difficult time listening and trying to be intelligent at the same time. As well as there's amazing fun bags right in front of my eyes.
And then I hear you say hot.
You're like, damn it, this is terrible. This is much more difficult than it should be. That's like a skill. Like it'd be one thing if you were sitting there talking to me in real time. It's another one where everything's like half a second delay, and then you're chiming on in with some information. I'm like, I can't hear her. Oh well, I'm sure you'll get the same thing as I'm talking to you as you're trying to sing. What are you gonna sing?
Usually base it off of what the girl likes to hear. So if she says like she likes R&B, or she says she likes classical music, or she says she likes traditional music, or like Bublé or something.
What type of music do you like, Dana? What type of music do you like?
I want to.
Oh,
Oh my god! So you got to go and do a little pop bullshit.
I have to bring Britney Spears
Yeah.
to this party.
Yeah, I think you do.
That's a rough party.
Well, that's what she wants to hear. So, I mean, you can always sing Bublé Britney Spears style, but at the same time, you can mix it up however you want. Dish it out.